Imagine living in a world where power is seized through violence. Lands are conquered with bloodshed, and rulers stop at nothing to secure their reign. But amid this chaos, one man rises, a leader unlike any before him. A man who, instead of destruction, builds a civilization that will shape the world for centuries to come. His name was Cyrus the Great, a ruler who not only founded the first and greatest empire in history, but also established principles that remain relevant to this day. But how did this legendary king ascend from a mere prince to the ruler of the known world? This is more than a tale of wars and conquests. It is the epic journey of a man who chose a different path. A path that transformed him from an obscure prince into a king whose name would echo through history. How did he overcome powerful enemies like Astyages and Croesus? How did he conquer Babylon without bloodshed and liberate its people from oppression? And most importantly, what made Cyrus not just a Persian hero, but a ruler honored by nations across the world, the true king of kings? Join us as we unveil the incredible story of an empire that changed the course of history. To understand the rise of Cyrus, we must first look at his origins. He was born into the Achaemenid Dynasty, a noble Persian lineage that would one day rule over the greatest empire of the ancient world. The dynasty's name comes from Achaemenes, the legendary ancestor who united the Persian tribes and laid the foundation of their rule. However, during Cyrus's time, the Persians were under the dominance of the Medes, a powerful kingdom that had ruled over them for decades. Around 600 BC, a young prince named Cyrus was born. His father, Cambyses was the king of the Persians, and his mother, Mandane, was the daughter of Astyages, the mighty king of the Medes. From the very beginning, his destiny was tied to one of the greatest empires of that era. But what no one foresaw was that the Median priests had prophesied the rise of a ruler who would one day overthrow the Median Empire. And that child was none other than Cyrus himself. Would these prophecies come true? Was Cyrus truly the one destined to change history? To uncover the truth, we must delve into the story of his childhood, where a single event would alter the course of his fate forever. As the years passed, Cyrus grew into a leader respected not only among the Persians, but also among many Median commanders and soldiers. By this time, Astyages had become a ruthless and oppressive ruler, causing widespread discontent even among his closest allies. One of his greatest mistakes was the betrayal of Harpagus, one of his most trusted generals. Enraged by Astyages' cruelty, Harpagus secretly reached out to Cyrus and urged him to rise against the Medes. He even convinced many Median officers to defect to Cyrus's side when the time was right. In 550 BC, Cyrus assembled his army and marched against the Median forces. In a decisive battle, many of Astyages' own soldiers abandoned him, choosing instead to fight for Cyrus. Overwhelmed and betrayed, Astyages was defeated, and the Median capital, Ecbatana, fell. But unlike most conquerors of his time, Cyrus did not execute Astyages or pillage the city. Instead, he wisely integrated the Medes into his administration, ensuring stability in his newly formed empire. And so, with this monumental victory, the Achaemenid Empire was born. Now Cyrus was no longer just a Persian prince. He was a king who had begun reshaping history itself. Cyrus was more than a conqueror. He was a visionary leader who sought to build an empire that would last. But he knew that military victories alone wouldn't be enough. He had to unite the people under his rule. Unlike rulers before him who slaughtered their enemies, Cyrus took a different approach. He established a new system of governance that allowed the Persians, Medes, and other conquered nations to play a role in ruling the empire. This approach transformed his empire into a vast and stable civilization. rather than a collection of oppressed territories. One of his most significant innovations was the creation of satrapies, provinces governed by satraps, or regional governors, who reported directly to the king. This system allowed for efficient administration and became the foundation of an empire that would endure for over 200 years. But Cyrus had bigger ambitions. His attention turned westward to the wealthy kingdom of Lydia, where King Croesus, the richest man in the world, ruled. To cement his empire's dominance, Cyrus had to defeat one of the greatest military forces of the ancient world. The battle for Lydia was about to begin, a battle that would change the course of history forever. With his victory over the Medes, the world witnessed the rise of a new empire. An empire built not on fear, but on strategy, diplomacy, and justice. Cyrus proved that he was not just a conqueror, but a ruler who understood the art of governance. By establishing satrapies, respecting diverse cultures, and integrating local elites, he laid the foundation for a government that would last for centuries. But this was only the beginning. The next challenge lay in the kingdom of Lydia, a land of immense wealth and power. At its helm was King Croesus, a ruler who believed himself invincible. Could Cyrus defeat the richest ruler of his era and his formidable forces? What strategies would he employ to secure one of the most pivotal victories in history? To uncover the answers, join us in the next episode, where we delve into the legendary confrontation between Cyrus and Croesus. If you want to continue this epic journey through history, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode of this legendary saga. Thank you for watching until the end. If you enjoyed this historical journey, make sure to subscribe. See you in the next video. Goodbye.